Welcome to a presentation of Ghost Development Inc.'s Seller Financing Program. GHOST is of course an acronym standing for Green, Highly Organic Strategic Technologies. We offer a full suite of carbon net zero, renewable, and energy efficient infrastructure support solutions. Most notably, our multi-patented, mid-sized, modular, 100% mobile wind turbine technology, co-developed with branch from the U.S. Air Force, representing the absolute forefront of advanced, ecological, economical, and reliable renewable energy technologies. GHOST development spans the range of green technologies: wind and river turbines, electrostatic buoys, solar panels, solar lenses, cool roof coatings, etc. We currently hold over 130 patents for green technology that can improve the world and our clients' bank accounts. GHOST Development Inc. is committed to the goal of seeing its revolutionary green technology proliferated throughout the entire United States of America, and has absolute faith in the income generation capabilities of the products we manufacture. In order to see this goal come to fruition, we have created a seller financing program that allows GHOST to help underwrite the purchase for our clients, while creating a joint venture with them to effectively make any purchase of GHOST technologies a completely passive income opportunity for them. A quick overview for you. The seller financing program that we have created combines corporate finance, public finance, private finance, and alternative finance. In the most basic of terms, we, GHOST, invest the profit that would have been made based upon the sale of our power generation units into the client's energy generation operation. This is facilitated through the purchase of a non-recourse convertible promissory note, something like a corporate IOU, from the client in exchange for credit on the client's purchases. The convertible note is specially worded so that it is truly non-recourse for the client's business, as it is only convertible into equity interest in any business substantially funded through the funds provided. As a condition of the purchase of this note, the client yields GHOST the responsibility of establishing a separate corporate entity for the actual purchase and management of the purchase items, ensuring that there is indeed a business to which we can take interest in, and convert the promissory note into equity upon delivery of the units. Step 1. The purchase. Quite simply, the client selects the GHOST products that are best suited for them and submits a purchase order along with a request for seller financing. The purchase is reviewed and client contacted if order appears too large or substantially smaller than would be required to meet their needs. Once the purchase order is deemed correct, GHOST files the purchase order into the client's file. Step 2. Promissory notes explained. Once GHOST accepts the purchase order, a customized template for a convertible, non-recourse promissory note that is acceptable for the purchase is drawn up with the client's details. Quick definition of a promissory note for you. In the simplest terms, a corporate promissory note is the business version of an IOU. The most known version of this type of financial instrument would be a corporate bond. This document serves as acknowledgement of a debt owed by a business to an investor. Non-registered. The notes GHOST accepts for these purchases are non-registered. The direct purchase of these instruments issued from the client to GHOST without a securities broker makes these purchases a fourth market transaction, which requires no registration with any security agency. Non-recourse. The non-recourse aspect of the notes means that the issuance of these instruments is considered to be private and will not be reported to any credit monitoring agency. Some may call this a gentleman's agreement. Furthermore, there is no leveraging of assets or any legal recourse GHOST will have if the note is not paid. Basically, we cannot sue for non-payment. And convertible. The convertible feature of a promissory note simply allows the promissory note, aka loan, to be converted into a percentage of equity at a certain valuation at a certain time. In this situation, GHOST Development is effectively acting as the bond underwriting group, initial financer if you will, as well as an investor for the client company. Currently, the going rate for blue chip companies' bond underwriting is 70%. Companies like Ford, General Mills, Microsoft, etc. This means that if these companies issued a bond for $1 million, they would only receive about $700,000 from the bond underwriter, while most companies will receive underwriting at a rate between about 30 to 45% upon issuance. Ghost offers 100% underwriting for the bonds its clients issued and takes the underwriting portion on the back end through the conversion of the note into equity at a rate of 80%, offering the client a deal that even the bluest of the blue chip companies could ever hope to receive. Furthermore, the specialized nature of the language in the promissory note protects the client's original business and only allows for the conversion of the note into equity in the companies specifically established for the purchase and operation of technologies purchased from Ghost. Step 3. The setup and fees. As a promissory note only converts into equity in businesses established for the specific utilization of Ghost technologies to produce revenue, we do require that separate and distinct legal businesses are established for the client and perform this duty on their behalf to ensure that they are done correctly. Corporate establishment. A separate and distinct legal S-Corp will be established for every turbine a client purchases through our seller financing program. This process will establish the corporate entity that we, Ghost, create on behalf of the client as the official purchaser and owner of the unit. Additionally, the establishment of a separate company for each unit will severely undercut the liability of ownership once units are in operation. The fee for this service is $300 per unit. We also perform SAM registration. Each S-Corp created will be immediately registered with SAM, officially registering the company as a federal contractor. This registration will make the S-Corp that we have established for the client eligible to receive grant funding for their purchase. The fee for this service is $300 per unit as well. Thirdly, we also provide grant writing services. Ghost has identified grants that on average should fund about 42% of the purchase amount for our clients' purchases and secured a contract with a professional grant writing service that will provide grant writing services for all S-Corps established for the client for a single fee per order. This fee is the same for 1 unit as it is to 1,000. The fee for this service is $5,000 per purchase order. Now, step 4, fee financing. As many businesses that could benefit from Ghost technologies may not have the liquid capital to immediately cover even the fees associated with the Ghost seller financing program. We have partnered with a business funding group composed of over 72 different lending organizations in order to provide small business loans to either amortize or eliminate any cost of the client until the units are purchased and producing the revenue to cover them. The types of financing available currently are SBA 7A loans, business term loans, business lines of credit, business advances, sub-debt financing, equipment financing, accounts receivable line of credit, and inventory line of credit. Through these various lenders, we can provide financing for credit scores as low as 550. Step 5. Zero down fee financing. By utilizing a convertible promissory note as opposed to a straight equity purchase option, Ghost enables their clients to obtain not only the fees to cover the cost of the seller financing, but also the ability to refinance the entire purchase of the products purchased, as they are technically indebted for the full amount of time until the conversion of the notes. This legal loophole creates the opportunity for clients to utilize seller financing model to not only amortize the cost of Ghost products, but to obtain large enough loans from our funding partners to cover the servicing of the loan until the units are installed and producing revenue to cover the cost of the loan themselves. Because the average lead time for our turbines to be manufactured and delivered is between 6 and 9 months. For 6 months of seller, for 6 months, he would simply to cover 6 months of payments, he would simply take the cost and multiply it by 1.4 to receive 6 months of loan servicing along with your cost. To cover 9 months, you would simply take the seller financing cost and multiply it by a factor of 1.8, and you should then receive enough to cover 9 months of loan servicing in addition to your cost. Step 6 is the grant funding. Once the grant awards are announced, provided that they are above 40% of the purchase price, client may opt to cover the remaining costs by either paying the remainder in cash or by the issuance of a second promissory note covering the difference. Ultimately, between the grant funding and the promissory notes, this should cover 100% of your purchase price. Now, step 7. If the client opts not to pay the promissory note, or any portion of it, upon delivery of the units, these notes will be converted by Ghost into equity in the corporate entities that own and operate the units purchased by the client. If no payment is made, Ghost is projected to own around 70% of the operation, and as majority owner, would manage all aspects of the operation. As such, we, Ghost, will provide all active management, such as providing for energy sales, equipment monitoring, and maintenance, while you, as the client, would be considered a passive investor, simply providing the land for the equipment operation. Ghost Management. Ghost Development partners with our clients to provide all managerial services for their energy operation, providing to our clients negotiation of power purchase agreements, setup and hookup of all equipment, administration of crypto mining hardware, manufacturing and sale of hydrogen fuel cells, servicing and maintenance of equipment, continuous monitoring of all equipment through smart AI and satellite reporting systems. Ghost Management creates completely passive income opportunity for our clients. Step number 8, business operation. Depending upon the several factors, Ghost will determine the most profitable method to utilize to monetize the excess energy produced from the energy generation operation. However, the expected overall revenue per acre of units placed virtually anywhere in America should be between $20,000 and $60,000 per month, with the client receiving around $6,000 to $18,000 per acre per month. These numbers can many times be accomplished through straight energy sales. However, in certain areas where this is not the case, the technology can provide revenue through crypto mining or hydrogen fuel production. Like a gold mine in your backyard, Ghost Development provides the opportunity to literally turn the thin blue air into cold hard cash. The best part, Ghost Development's diligent financial department has utilized advanced financial schematics to allow our clients to obtain their technologies for 99.3% less than the listed price. No money down. Our very unique seller financing allows many of our clients to not have to pay a dime out of pocket for the purchase of our remarkable wind turbines until the turbines are up and running and producing the revenue to pay for themselves. Even then, the overall amount the client has to pay is equivalent to less than 0.7% of the purchase price. In most cases, the average return on investment time for our clients is as little as 1 month of operation, up to 6 months of lead time for production. Now, the worst part is the unique seller financing offered is based on grant funding that's set to expire at the end of June in the year 2024. So we only have a few months to offer this incredible deal to our clientele. So, if you're ready to utilize our seller financing to obtain our incredible revolutionary technology, you can feel free to contact our offices at 757-241-6276, or you can contact me, Reverend C.S. Miller II, directly at 470-539-3102, and I'd be happy to answer any and all questions you have regarding our wonderful products or this wonderful seller financing program.